In a world where content is king and attention spans are shorter than a TikTok video, how do you make your YouTube videos pop, and wow? Enter the age of artificial intelligence in video production. That's right, artificial intelligence is changing the way that I create my YouTube videos. If you've been watching this channel for a few months now, you'll see it seems like the quality's got better. I'm not putting more time in, I'm not spending more money. As an AI-focused YouTube channel, it would be blasphemy if I didn't use all of these crazy tools that I see in all the newsletters I subscribe to, and only a few survive. So AI research summarization, AI voice dictation, AI image overlay generation, AI motion graphics animation, AI meme generator, and AI generated captions on the shorts. Hey, and take notice because none of these big 6 tools are ChatGPT. That is so played out. These 6 tools can enhance your video creation process, and I use them every day. I don't know if you guys like honest trailers, but I can do his voice a little bit, I think. All right, the first one is called Claud, but it's this special 100K context window, and I use it through an app called Poe. So I subscribe to all these different newsletters. Sometimes I get Google Scholar notifications, and a lot of times I read blogs, and then if they link to the full paper, I'll do that. But these papers are super hard to read. Like, I don't have time to go through all of this. But instead of just relying on the abstract, I actually like to pull the whole thing up and then use a tool like Claud to summarize it for me. So I'll end up on a page like this. This is the attention is all you need paper, super famous, kind of launched this whole transformer revolution that powers GPT. Save it for another day. But the point is, if you have to research like a long Wikipedia page, or you have these like insane textbooks that you know you can't read, you can have an edge by creating something that nobody else can, because it's the first time we've had tools like this to read massive amounts of text like this. And I don't want to miss that opportunity. So check out this paper. Oh my gosh, is it only 15 pages? For being such a famous, influential paper, I just assumed it would be like 80 pages. All right, well, it works on long papers too. But basically, you do the old Command A and everything is highlighted. Copy that. So this is Claude 2. It's a large language model, a lot like ChatGPT, powered by GPT-4. It's not quite as good, but it's still really smart. And it has the advantage of this 100K context window that's like 80,000 words or something. A quick prompt, summarize it, ask a question, like have it simplify, whatever. And then boom, just paste in the whole thing. So a lot of times I'll read the abstract, I'll read these 3 or 4 paragraphs that I generate, and then from that I'll come up with, if I have something to say about it, if there's something I want to report, then I'll take it over. And I don't actually have ChatGPT write my script. So you guys in the comments are like, you ChatGPTs, that's not true. I sometimes use it for summarization, sometimes I ask it to explain things that I don't understand, but from there, I write my script. Although I do use one AI tool for voice dictation, so fine, I'll show you that. And this is probably a tool that you're already fairly familiar with, but if you haven't used it recently, you might not see how awesome these upgrades have been. It's so much more accurate than it feels like it was just a year ago, and that would be the voice to text dictation. I'll do this in one take just so you guys can hear it. This is just off the top of my head, don't judge me on it. In this video, I'm gonna tell you guys all about transformers. They are the new state-of-the-art breakthrough that are completely flying under the radar, and no other YouTubers are covering it. So I am excited today to show you this research paper that written by, I'm gonna make up some names here, but like Brian Christensen, Eliezer Yudkowsky, Jeffrey Hinton, Sebastian Thurin. But those are all like really great AI people, but they absolutely had nothing to do with this paper. I just, don't cite me on that. And from there, it's just a bunch of like, just messing around, wordsmithing it, tweaking it, thinking about what I'm referencing, getting the links, all that stuff. Like, it's still probably like a 5-hour process or so for every video, every day I do this. So then I stand here and I record the video and I put it on a timeline, I chop out all the bad takes, and then I think to myself, what is it that I said and what's an interesting visual that I could put on top of it? So in this case, it's kind of like a no-brainer. Like the Transformer reminds you of the Transformers, like the movie and the toys and all that stuff. So that takes me to the next tool we'll be talking about, and that is Midjourney. I'm sure by now you either know about DALL-E, Stable Diffusion, or Midjourney. Midjourney is my favorite, personally, out of the 3, but this is what people are doing when they're creating images from these text prompts. So sometimes I get some compliments, and thank you for the yellow and black paper cut style, but that's just because I use this prompt over and over and over and over and over and over again. It is black and yellow, comma, paper cut craft style. So I might type in something like this. The Transformer Optimus Prime, black and yellow, paper cut craft style, and then that -- AR 16:9 just makes it so it's the same shape as the videos I'm making, the rectangle shape. Okay, and from here it's just a bunch of fiddling around, but these look cool to me, so I'm just gonna upscale this top left one. No, actually bottom left. I think I like that one more. I wonder if it knew to kind of make it look like Bumblebee, not Optimus Prime, just because I said yellow and black. That's Yeah, you never know with these things. But anyway, so when I say transformer, this would make a sweet overlay, but thanks to artificial intelligence, it doesn't just have to be a static image anymore. Because that brings me to the next tool, which is RunwayML's Gen 2 video from image. It's insane. You guys got to be using it. I'm logged in. I paid for the unlimited plan because I make these videos every day, so it's just best for me. And there's no affiliates on this video or anything. I'm just showing you what I use. So we'll start with that image. Okay, here we go. You ready for 4 seconds of amazement? Oh, yeah, see, I mean, some are better than others. Like, I still like it, but this is definitely one of the less cool ones. A lot of times it'll take their heads from the side or move their arms. This one I don't really like because his legs are missing. It looks like it's like a toy on a desk or something. But this is I'm gonna give this one just 1 stars. I'm gonna say weird composition. It's hit or miss. You gotta maybe just try it a few times. You'll get different renders each time you upload it, so you can try again. And that's part of why I ended up getting the unlimited plan. All right, so now we have the cool factor done, but I'm gonna move on to the 5th tool, which is how we kind of infuse a little bit of humor into the video. And that's using this app called Reface. So a lot of times you can take a meme and then put your face on it or somebody else's face. Or they also have some other AI tools, like make yourself look young or old or crying. As you can see here, we can look like a child. We can do the Barbie look, mini-me, do the Disney thing. I should use the lip sync more, and the revoice I use every once in a while. So we'll try face swap. Okay, so first let me get a pretty neutral photo of me. So we'll swap my face onto this crazy Lego thing. This is a cool one. Oh, bruh. All right, I guess we'll put myself on this dancer. It's gonna be cringe, but I'm still excited for it. Oh, yeah. Yep, I guess that's kind of me. Oh my gosh. Maybe try the superhero one. I mean, it picked up some of that scruffy look I'm trying for. What a Superman. All right, maybe there's a little George Washington, and then we're done with it. The facial hair is, oh, jeez. All right, you get the point. So it depends on if there's memes or whatever I can go get. And then last, for the shorts, I'm using this tool. So when I export it, I don't do any captions. Okay, but when I upload it, I get an interface like this, and I just watch it through a couple times to make sure that it spelled everything correctly. But I mean, I do make some adjustments on each video, but it's not that hard. It's pretty close. Okay, but say something is spelled wrong or whatever, you can, just like readjust it here, or you can add a line break. Unfortunately, you can't actually move it individually. You can move the whole thing over here in the design, like the size and position here, but that goes for the whole video, which kind of sucks because sometimes my shorts are moving the face around and sometimes it's covered and stuff. Hopefully they fix that, but other than that, it seems worth it. I think it's a really dynamic look. And clearly in the background, it's doing voice to text synthesis and it's putting the timing right. And then they have some kind of layer on top of it to pick these fonts and make the colors and automatically choose emojis when it sees the right reference. And clearly in the background, it's doing voice to text synthesis and it's putting the timing right. And then they have some kind of layer on top of it to pick these fonts and make the colors and automatically choose emojis when it sees the right reference. So I end up with a short like this. What is simulation theory? At its core, simulation theory posits that the reality as we know it is not genuine, but instead is a computer-generated simulation, or virtual reality that's so detailed we can't tell. This theory suggests that our daily experiences, emotions, and even our consciousness might be a product of a simulation. But let's start with the basics. I know I've gotten a lot of comments asking for this video, so there you go. So hopefully you find those tools useful. There was no affiliates, no sponsorships, no partnerships at all in this video. So if you enjoyed it and want to help me get to my next goal of 7,000 subscribers, do me a solid and smash that subscribe button.